Hello, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Scandal Thursday. Now, this one is pretty scandalous, so buckle up. So today we're going to talk about Funko. Apparently, the company is in serious trouble. So, in the last couple of days, I talked about Funko buying a Mondo, right? And I guess at this point, they pretty much killed Mondo, uh, so to speak. Basically, if you're still into the 6 scale figures, I think they are still producing them in some capacity, but the poster aspect of the business that is gone. They completely shut that down, and they also lay off the co-founders, the people who founded the company. After they bought them out, those guys at least they got the $40 million payout, to split among the both of them. But it's really sad. The reason for this is the sales for Funko Pops. Like it's literally in the toilet. I've been watching a lot of channels about Funko Pops, and I learned some really disturbing things. I know like this was gonna happen because Funko Pops is like the I mean, this is a brand that constantly releases pops, and I don't see how people enjoy these kind of products. Like most people just leave it in the box. And I'm gonna cite some examples from my personal experience. I used to watch a lot of Cheetah Patrol. He used to do like a combination of Funko Pops and Hot Toys, and he basically just gave up on Funko Pops. I think he sold off all his Funko Pops, and most people who subscribe to his channel for Funko Pops are no longer there, I guess, because they're not into the hot toy. Kind of like me when back in the day when I was doing like brick-based construction content, right? I actually let all that go because the audience is mainly children, and I don't want to deal with that post COPPA era. Yeah, I don't even want to talk about it. But anyway, but yeah, a lot of people have been dropping out Funko. Believe it or not, like there was a Funko Pop store right next to my local hobby shop, the Gumball shop, and they went out of business 2 years ago because I guess the owner, decided he wanted nothing to do with Funko. They sold Funko Pops exclusively, but the whole store just like he just like, okay, I'm done with it. Yeah. So what happened was I think Funko Pops got kind of popular during the pandemic. Uh, you know, and they Funko decided to double down on the Funko Pops, so they end up producing like a lot of Funko Pops. So what happened now is they are stuck with like $30 million worth, $30 to $36 million worth of Funko Pops that basically is unsellable. And according to like, I verified this information with a lot of people, the comic shops, the Funko Pop YouTubers, and people on Discord who used to collect Funko Pops. Basically, pretty much everybody I know have stopped collecting Funko Pops. The comic shop have stopped selling them because Funko made a deal with the big box stores, kind of like all the major toy companies. They want to push all the stuff to the big box stores and burn the little guys. So the comic shops stop buying them. Like people who own businesses that exclusively sell Funko Pops, are getting royally screwed. I see a lot of companies like Shumi, they used to just sell Funko Pops. They have ventured out into other products. They're selling Gunpla and like action figures, which means like if you're a business that focus primarily on selling Funko Pops, you're just in as much trouble as this company. So since of last year, I believe Funko actually destroyed. Basically, they said like they dumped $30 million worth of Funko Pops into the landfill. Some people said they burned them. That is actually a high possibility. Yesterday, I was saying like they burned the NFT. They did actually burn the NFTs, but for some people are saying they burned the Funko Pops. I think there is credibility to that. I mean, they throw away, they put it to the landfill. I mean, technically, I don't know what the process is for putting these into the dumpsters or something like that. I would think like, yeah, it's destroyed in a certain capacity. Now, what's really scandalous about this whole situation is like this is a lot of plasticized PVC that's getting like burned. That's definitely horrible for the environment. And not only that, PVC is pretty toxic, right? All these stuff going to the landfill, uh, all these polyvinyl chloride. Who knows? One day all these things are going to just like leak into the groundwater, and then people are going to get sick. I don't know where they dump the PVC, but $30 million worth of PVC dumped somewhere in the United States is a pretty terrible idea. Maybe they should just send them to China or something to be recycled into Marvel Legends or something like that. This is the first time I think a company does this. This is actually quite insane. I figure if you have $30 million worth of product, why don't you just offload them to Ollie's and Ross and have them sell it for like $1, you know, versus I'm sure people will buy for $1, right? Versus like just completely destroying it. Imagine if Hasbro does that, all the Star Wars figures, all the Star Wars product that were unsellable, they just, instead of warehousing it, they just burn it. I think Hasbro's more clever than that. All this stuff showing up at Ollie's. Like, it's unsellable even there, but whew, this is getting very, very insane. So yeah, like definitely definitely really, really scandalous. Their stock is down. At the peak they were at $25. Right now they're at $7 and something, barely touching $8. So yeah, this is this is highly controversial and highly scandalous. I don't know if the company is going to go bankrupt. It does seem like they're in tremendous amount of trouble, and they have in the last couple of years or so, they have greatly, you know, tarnished their reputation to the point that, you know, uh, originally they are haters. Now everyone is just like looking at Funkos, and it's a very, very negative view of Funko. I really don't have anything major concerns about this company besides the fact that what they did to Mondo, which I'm still kind of interested in their high-end Motu stuff. But yeah, I think they completely destroyed that business. And then on top of that is the fact that they're throwing away all these plasticized PVC, creating like a potential disaster in the making. With all these polyvinyl chloride. Whew. And the fact that they choose like the big box store over the little guys, basically screwing over the comic shops. The exclusive shops are the one who got screwed over the most, and just overall ridiculous. They used to be a small company, but I guess now they want to be like the big guys. I feel like McFarlane is kind of doing the same thing. But it's lucky that McFarlane has like a dedicated fan base that has supported him for decades. Funko is like something that grew really quickly, getting a lot of fan following, and then now it's just like it literally just falls off a cliff. I don't know if this stuff's gonna be around in the next 5 to 10 years, but man, it's a pretty disturbing and sad story. So anyway, that's pretty much it for this episode of Scandal Thursday. Hope you guys find the information helpful. Thanks for watching.